All right. So we jump into an alternate reality where 3 rounds before Michellangelo dies in a different reality, she continues to rage and is at 4 hit points, instead of the -3 that she would have been after that last attack. That would have put her unconscious, which means that we are back to Marcus has just struck an animated dream, nearly killing it, which has drawn the attention of the one that is next to Michellangelo. Michellangelo, you were barely standing, and you watch as this creature like folds in on itself and just becomes, let's say, it's just a giant hand, but each of the fingers are legs with feet. And it like crawls in the air, floating towards Marcus, which will provoke an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay.
Or for you.
For me. Okay, with my Gordon Ramsay knife. Oh, 26!
26 will hit.
Okay. With my sneak attack? Do I get sneak attack on this one, or it's not?
You will not have sneak attack on this.
Okay. 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. You slice through it, and like there's like a part of it like puffs off into like silvery, powdery smoke. Just like an infinitesimal small slice onto this thing. It doesn't even really react to the outside of like just scuttling faster, and it's going to move towards Marcus. So Marcus has now got 2 animated dreams right next to him. It's going to use its incorporeal touch against Marcus, which will hit. Rolling for damage for that. That's not a lot. Marcus takes 17 negative energy damage, which is significantly less than he did in the previous version of this timeline. So Marcus is still standing up against 2. He's going to look around. He's breathing heavily. The other animated dream that he's wounded, he is going to fly in and attempt to attack him as well. Just double teaming him. Mm-hmm. That's a crit.
That's what happened last time!
The timelines.
No!
The timelines require balancing. So he's going to take 12d8 damage.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened last time. There was a crit. There was a crit at one point. Oh my gosh.
There was. I'm pretty sure it's within that time frame as well.
Oh my gosh.
Marcus falls to the ground at 0 hit points. Exactly 0.
What? No.
As he takes 53 points of negative energy damage.
He's just staggered. He's staggered. So
he's technically unconscious and down. He's at 0, you're still unconscious. You're just not dying.
No.
We've had this so many times in our other campaign.
No, it's staggered.
You're...
It's staggered is a different thing.
You are with 2 incorporeal creatures.
I can hear you, Zach.
Hello? Oh.
Can you hear him,
I cannot
Justin?
hear.
Oh.
He is trying to talk to you. Turn it off and on back on.
I was trying to talk.
So, in our... Oh, I'll probably explain it. Staggered is a different condition at 0 if you want to look it up. You aren't unconscious.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear him, Justin?
I cannot.
Do you have me muted?
Or do you have his volume down? Or
try it again.
Try again, Zach.
Hi. Hello.
I can hear you. Okay.
Oh,
I don't know what happened.
okay.
I didn't do anything.
Weird. Okay. So staggered is a special condition. When you drop to exactly 0 hit points, you
Phenomenal.
can make movement actions. But if you take a standard action, you'll take 1 point of damage and fall unconscious.
Then then Marcus is still up.
Has he taken any burn though?
Oh fuck yeah, he would be unconscious because he's taken on not a lot of burn, but he's taken on enough that it's more than half.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Do we need to refer? Do we need to pause and refer to the video to see how much more damage he had to take?
I mean, if he's taken any amount of burn, he's unconscious right now because he has non-lethal damage.
Yeah, he only took like 3 points of burn last round, so he's only got 30 non-lethal on him right now, which for his hit points is not a lot, but when he's at 0,
Yeah. 15.
so he is staggered but also unconscious.
Okay. Oh, is he below 0 then, or at 0?
No, he's at 0, but he's got more than half his positive hit points in non-lethal hit points.
Got it. So it just
So
automatically.
he's unconscious because he's knocked out because he's taken enough non-lethal damage to be unconscious.
Frick, Marcus! Like 1 point! Or 3 or whatever it's. Oh my gosh. Okay.
It is your turn.
I am running up. Before I get to Marcus, I am going to cast Cure Light Wounds. And then I'm gonna run up and touch Marcus to heal him.
Okay. So are you casting Cure Light Wounds on yourself or on Marcus?
On Marcus.
Okay.
It's a touch spell, so I can hold it, and then.
Yes.
But I'm doing it. Not provoking attacks of opportunities. That's what I'm avoiding. So okay, it's gonna be a D8 plus 2, 6 points of healing to Marcus.
Take 6 points of healing. He is no longer at 0, but he is still unconscious. You're going to have to get him to 60 hit points for him to be conscious. Oh, wait, no. Healing takes away all non-lethal damage.
It takes away both. So whatever pool it is now greater.
Okay, so he has it's 6. So he's got 24 points of non-lethal damage and 6 hit points. So he's still unconscious.
Oh no. Frick. How far away was Marcus? How far did I move?
Marcus was only about 10 feet away from you.
Does Marcus want to be inspired in my raging song, by the way?
Marcus is unconscious. He cannot hear you.
He can't right now. Okay. Shoot. I'm going to keep running because I already cast the spell and I'm touching him so I can keep running. Oh, frick. No, I'm going to frack. Attacks of opportunity. Hold on.
He's probably going to attack you if you stay there, though.
Hold on. Looking at my sticks. Frick! I am going to use Vanishing Trick.
Remind me again what the action on Vanishing Trick is. That's a swift action. Correct?
Swift action, yes.
Okay, then yes, that is totally fair game.
Okay. And hoping that they can't see me, I'm gonna run another 10 feet and say like, yoo-hoo! and then run another 10 feet a different direction.
Okay.
That's my turn.
They are going to, because they are pretty confident that you're moving and breaking your guard when you cast your vanishing trick. So they are going to make an attempt to make an attack of opportunity against you. You are concealed, so there is a 50% chance that this will flat out miss.
Okay.
First one misses. It just is not in the right space for you. The second one also misses, so no need to roll attacks. You run. Make me a bluff check.
$28.
28. Okay, they have to get an 11 or higher. Okay. They both rolled 12s.
Curses.
Okay. Who knows what that means? So you run off, like, zigzag, 10 feet one direction, 10 feet another direction. I'm assuming you're also... Are you trying to move away from them as you zigzag? Or are you... Okay. So, like, doing the zigzag, I'm going to say you move, like, a total of, like, linear distance, like 30 feet. But, like, you're also zigzagging while you're doing that.
Oh, yeah, because I'm hasted, so I can move up to 40 feet, right, Zach? My double my movement?
When you're hasted, it's plus 30.
Plus 30, so you have a 50-foot movement speed right now.
Great. Okay, so I'm like 30 feet away from them, though, is what we're saying. Like I'm.
Yes, right now you're about 30 feet away.
That adds up then.
And they don't know where you are.
Nope.
All right, which takes us. Marcus is stable, so he stays for his turn. Which takes us to the dreams. First one is going to. We'll say on an 11 or higher, it's going to go try and find you. On a 10 or below, it's going to start just culling the unconscious people that are here. That's a 17.
Okay.
It is going to attempt to search for you. It heard you yell a couple different ways, so it knows like a general direction. It's going to look for you. Okay. Then the second one, same roll. 11 or higher, it's going to help its friend search for you. 12 or below, 10 or below, it is going to figure out who's the tastiest looking person. That is a 9. So it's going to float around. And I think it's going to take this round to kind of like mull over its options. Because it does have like a wide variety of townsfolk. And shockingly, Marcus does not have the most vivid of dreams.
Oh, frick. Father Gael probably has.
Father Gael is full on dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Which will take us back to you, Michellangelo.
Okay. I'm not near one, right? It just is looking for me, or
it's like moved. It's probably within 20 feet of you. It's kind of like flown off in the wrong direction. A little bit. And then there's one that's still over Marcus, about 30 feet away from you.
Okay. Which one's the injured one?
The one by Marcus.
I was expecting him to be conscious. Okay. Shoot. How far away is the wyvern?
A ways.
Okay.
It'd probably take you about 10-15 minutes to get there.
Okay, never mind. Okay. Alright, just getting rid of all my options. Okay, I am going to sneak up on the one that is eating people because it's right next to the ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my bottle from the apothecary that has the wormwood wine. And I'd like to shove it down its throat.
Make me a knowledge planes check.
Frack. This is not going to go well. That's like 5.
5. Okay. You can certainly try.
I will. I will try. I'm gonna try.
Okay. Make me. This is gonna be a modified grapple check, so make me a CMB roll.
Okay. The worst. 12. Or sorry, even worse. 8.
8. Okay. You right now this thing's like floating around in like this. It's like almost proportioned like a bulldog with really fucking big front legs, but they're like goat legs that are like puffed up to like these really big shoulders that are attached to a cat's body, like a striped, no, not like striped, like a calico cat with the little frog legs in the back and a long tail, and then its head is just like this misty, vaporous thing, but like there's like this outline of a throat. Right? And you reach around, you shove the bottle in its mouth, and there's like this half second of like Looney Tunes like engorging, and you watch as like it literally expands around it. And as you let go of the bottle, it just falls straight through the incorporeal body.
Alright. Does that count as an attack?
I
Only because I'm hasted. Okay. My second attack, I will Gordon Ramsay knife the thing. Frick. 1. And then I will use Vanishing Trick again. I have only 2 more of those.
Yeah, so it's just you drop the bottle, you watch it drop, and it literally lands on your foot as you swing the knife. So you're like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
And then just disappear again.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to look around. It knows you're nearby. It doesn't think you've ran away.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to attempt to attack you. So you're concealed. It has the potential to hit you.
Okay.
Ooh, that actually might not hit. Does a 19 hit your touch AC?
No.
It swings and misses you. You manage, out of like sheer reflex only, manage to pull away as like this goat hoof morphs into a like baby hand that like just like wipes past your face.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is going to see that you came over, and it's going to fly its 40 feet back, and it's going to attempt to find you. It doesn't know where you are. Your turn.
This is the last round of haste, Zach. So however far away you are.
I'm a long way away.
I really freaking wish Jet was here. I wish that I had to deal with the Feywild. Zach!
What?
You have a... Dude, you have a freaking boon, right? No, did you already use it? Oh.
That's where you got the belt from.
Dang it. Okay. Attacking at the injured one.
Okay.
2 attacks with my Gordon Ramsay knife. A 1. An 18.
18 will not hit. First one, you stab, you lose your vanishing trick invisibility, and it's just like you're slightly off kilter still. It's like the shifting anatomy just does not lend itself to getting a straight hit. And the second one, you swipe and it sees, and you watch as it just literally morphs around your blade, just like smoke.
Mm-hmm. These are not humans, right? They are...
Correct. They are outsiders.
And they're not humanoid. Okay. Alright. Using my vanishing trick, I will disappear for the second to last time. And I will move 5 feet.
5 feet, okay.
5 foot step.
They are going to look around for you. Because you were only just a flat stealth check, just so I can...
Oh, now I roll well. I don't need it on this. 35.
35, okay. Is that including the invisibility bonus?
No.
Okay, so 55.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Invisibility is a flat plus 20
That's
when you're not.
right! I love being invisible.
Okay, perception for them is... Yeah, there's no fucking way that they can figure out where you are. So they are going to swing at where you were, but they have no concept of where you are. It's your turn again.
Okay. Ta-da! I reappear. I'm gonna swing at the injured one again. Oh, is that cocked? Don't freaking it was cocked. These dice are gonna kill me. I rolled a 2. I got an 18 and it was cocked. I rolled again and it was like 18. 2. Does a 13 hit?
No.
I'm gonna vanish again and take a 5 foot step.
Okay, roll me another stealth check.
27 plus.
Okay, so 47. So once again, they cannot. I guess I could check for crits. Nope. So once again, it is your turn. They spend their action looking for you, but not finding you.
This is literally the worst. I am going to... book it. I'm running away. I'm invisible. And I'm... Gosh.
Is this round after haste?
This is after haste, yeah, so I'm not hasting at all, which is why I can't attack twice.
Okay.
So I can move double my movement.
If
right. If in like a full.
if you run, it's 4 times your movement for a full action. 5 times if you have the run feat. So
Okay.
you'll move 80 feet.
I'm gonna chase after Dr. Inwood.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Neither of them know where you've gone, so they are going to.
Can I scream? Can I scream? I'm gonna scream.
Okay.
Okay.
These are. You scream. Make me a performance check. We'll see if you get an advantage on these rolls.
That's a 2 plus 5, 7.
7. So you scream. They hear you. What we need to know here is that animated dreams are by their nature like fickle, not like super on track creatures. They definitely lose track of like solid ideas and like plans of actions pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
And like honestly, this whole fight has been a pretty abnormal use of their time. They're normally a little bit more chaotic than this. So we are going to roll. Once again, 11 or higher, they're going to chase after you. 10 or below.
Okay.
The uninjured one is going to chase after you. And the injured one is also going to chase after you.
Yes.
And they are going to... I guess we're going to make some perception checks.
Zach,
They are going
how
to chase
long?
after you.
How far away is Dr. Inwood? Frick me.
It's pretty fucking far away.
Really,
He's about
I
a
don't
2-minute
have the note
run
for it anymore.
for him
Yeah.
away.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to play 20 rounds worth of movement.
Gosh.
10 if you guys are moving in the same direction.
Uh-huh.
If.
Okay. Okay.
So they have flown off pretty close to you. They actually have both ran past you because they are significantly faster than you,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
One of them has like veered off and is probably like, let's see, 4 times 40 is 160. So it's probably about 80 feet off to your left from you. It is your turn.
Okay. Channeling my Sonic the Hedgehog, I will sprint another 80 feet. And this is the second round of Vanishing Trick. I have 2 left.
Okay. You sprint another 80 feet, which will actually bring you once again just barely past that one that was on your straight path, but went past you.
I'm not screaming this time. I'm not screaming.
Roll me a stealth check. You're only going to get a plus 10 to this.
Okay. So, okay. 23?
So 33
Plus.
is your total.
Hmm.
Which,
Ooh, do I have... Hold on. Frick. All my notes. I think I have another advantage from forever ago. Yes, I do. I have one more. I'm going to use another one. I'm going to use this. Hold on. That's even worse. The dice are killing
it does
me.
not. It does not notice you. So you are almost next to it at the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to roll to see if this is worth its time. It seems to think so. We'll make another perception check. That's worse. And it is going to continue straight line from where it thinks you are, another 160 feet.
Okay. So that's closer to Dr. Inwood. Frick. How fast has Dr. Inwood moved by now? This is around like 10.
With no haste, just 30 feet. But I guess 120 if I'm running.
When does your thing... How long are you frightened for? Or panicked? Or...
Was 12 rounds.
So he's still running away from you.
That's
at this
on...
point.
Okay, we have like 5 more rounds, I think. Or 6 or 7 of this before you break. Because the group will save was on round 4. And we are, 3 past haste, which was round 8, which makes this round 11-ish. You would come back round 17, or for 16. Am I doing my math right? Am I just making up crap? I'm just trying to count.
That sounds right.
Okay. So we're round 11. Now we're round 12.
Yep.
All right, round 12. I'm running another 80 feet.
Another 80 feet. This creature is still technically in front of you.
That's amazing.
It's chasing you, but at this point it's so bad at chasing you that it's already gone past you.
Okay.
The wounded one is going to start wandering back towards the villagers.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one that is directly in front of you is going to keep trying to find you. So you run another 160 feet.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, this is your turn, Michellangelo.
All right. This is my last round. I think I unvanish at the end of the round.
I believe that is correct.
So I am going to hide.
At this point, you are in the trees,
Mm-hmm.
so you have plenty of space to hide.
Okay, I will hide, and then I'm going to cast message. And I know Dr. Inwood is not within 120 feet of this. Yeah, it's 120 feet, but I'm just gonna whisper to him, Dr. Inwood, we need you! I need backup! And that is round 13.
Okay. You are hidden. Make me a stealth check.
Okay. 24.
Okay. You send your message out. Dr. Inwood is too far away. So let's see. The dream that has already decided to come back is starting to head back towards the villages. You can watch it as it just slowly floats, changing forms as it does. The one that's looking for you has decided that it's going to keep doing so. Is inspired and is actually going to double back.
Oh no.
And look for you.
I'm
So let's
only...
make that.
How far am I?
You'd
I'm
be 80
200
feet behind it.
Yeah, so I'm 240 feet away from Marcus, and however many rounds it ran.
Oof. You watch as it floats back and starts looking around and is actually careful. And you watch as it turns into this comically large bloodhound, where its head is triple the size of its body, and it's just sniffing the air. And you watch as its nose comes up in the big intake of air, and it just looks straight at the tree that you're hiding behind and just floats through it. And it's going to technically, to have gotten to you, it would have had to use a full round action. So it is going to pull right up next to you, but it cannot do anything besides be in your threatened range. Actually, let me double check something.
Okay.
Nope, that does not do what I thought it did. Never mind. Then yeah, that's just right within your threatened range, but it knows where you are.
Okay. This is the one that has not been injured at all, right?
Correct.
Frick me. Oh, I hate these things. I really, really wish I am going to... What does dodge do in Pathfinder? Does that give you...
So there is no
like an action?
dodge action. There is, so you can either take a total defense, which is where you take your entire full round action to do nothing but defend yourself, or you can fight defensively, which means you can take penalties to your attack to add a bonus to your AC. Let me pull them up and see what the actual numbers there are.
Round 14. We're so close, and yet so freaking far.
Combat. So when you fight defensively, you take a -4 penalty to attacks to get a +2 dodge bonus to your AC. Or you can use the total defense, which is a standard action, and you get a +4 bonus to your AC.
I will do that.
Okay, so that is...
I'm tucking into... I can't really tuck into my shell, but I am just like using my shell.
You also, while doing total defense, do not get attacks of opportunity.
Got it. Okay, that's me for round 14.
Phenomenal. I'm going to double check one thing that I vaguely remember. How many ranks in acrobatics do you have?
12. Oh, that I added? Or
Yes.
the total? 1. I added 1 into acrobatics. My total.
Never mind. Fighting defensively and taking the total defense action are more effective when you have at least 3 ranks in acrobatics. So I was just checking. Okay, so you get the +4 dodge bonus. This thing sees you. It's been hunting for you. It thinks that you look mighty delicious. It's going to turn into this big cartoon wolf with a giant carving knife and one of those like 2-tongued barbecue forks. And to fully attempt to eat you using its incorporeal touch. I am pretty sure that is going to hit. I assume that a 35 hits your touch AC.
Yeah.
Yeah. This didn't crit.
Yeah. It's gonna kill me.
So you are going to take 26 points of negative energy damage.
Michellangelo is officially dead.
Oof. Not quite the alternative timeline we were hoping for.
Dang it. No. 2 more rounds, Dr. Inwood turns around.
And then 2 minutes later, he shows up. So
that panic really screwed everything up.
It really did. I honestly constantly underestimate how bad fear effects are in Pathfinder.
Well, and it doesn't help that I was, the person with the lowest will save.
Yeah.
Alchemists have awful will saves because wisdom is a dumb stat, and they don't get good will saves to begin with, so it's just compounds.
In 20 rounds, do they get to Marcus and eat him, or do they go after the villagers because they have better imaginations?
So they can fully, within 20 rounds, kill everybody. Which was the same deal that...
Yeah.
Between the two of them, that's 40 coup de grace.
Which they can kill basically everybody without a coup de grace when they're unconscious anyways.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Just because, all of the villagers have such abysmal stats that doesn't... 68 is a absurdly high amount of damage for a villager. And then Marcus is the only one they would reasonably need a coup de grace on. And that's only because he has a 23 constitution score and...
Mm-hmm.
So, unfortunately, this alternative timeline we found ourselves in much the same as it did last week. Roll me a flat d20 luck check.
I don't trust my dice. I do not trust my dice. I hate my dice. They've killed me too many times. I hate these freaking dice.
We've got more dice out here if you need.
I'm gonna get a different one.
Okay.
You can use my big die, my monster dice. I'll use the big one. You can use some of my metal dice, or you're just gonna walk off with all of them.
Choose. Okay. This is like the most crucial role of my life. Okay, I'm doing this one because it's got like gold in it.
Okay.
Okay. It's cocked. It's cocked. That's a 13.
13. In the first major divergence from the overarching timeline, Michellangelo, in the mirror dimension, which you're still not 100% sure that you've noticed that you're in the mirror dimension, there has, between the two realities superimposed, you manage, either from hiding better or they rolled worse in the mirror dimension, or you ran earlier. It's not something that we really can address right now. You manage where your near duplicate does not to survive and to run away and to successfully meet up with Dr. Inwood and Florida. Marcus still dies. Unfortunately,
that's the whole point. Gosh.
Unfortunately, this is still a timeline where Marcus Breccia and dies, and Marcus Breccia Jr. never exists. Enigma Investigations never exists because he's never there to help co-found it. And in this reality, Michellangelo is in the mirror dimension. She no longer has a reflection, but she does have a future.
Aw, that's the sweetest little line.
Right up until a vampire hunter thinks you're a vampire because you have no reflection.
Hey now.
Which also interesting thing, a quirk of the mirror dimension is because you have no reflection, you can use any reflective surface to travel between the two realities. Because the only thing stopping you from going to the mirror dimension is your mirror duplicate pushing against you as you pushed against them.
A whole new world.
So however long Michellangelo figure that out, who knows?
Should we roll for it? Because maybe she just like reappears in the village, right? And it's just like, oh, bummer, Marcus.
Well, you'll travel through whatever. Is there a mirror in the village? Like you have to find a.
They do not have mirrors in the village.
What? Wait, we never looked.
I mean, just keep in mind, this isn't 2021. This is 1917 or 1918.
I get that. Oh, frick, it's going to take her forever to find a mirror.
Or a pond, or a still lake, or... It's literally any reflection.
Huh.
The goat trough.
No, that is much too dirty.
Okay, all right. Great.
But
the end.
Michellangelo does survive.
Gosh. I don't know. I feel like I just wanted Marcus to survive.
He does in the original timeline.
That's true. Zach, you're still born eventually. And you still save the world from Wither in 2029.
I kill him twice.
You kill him twice. Alright.
Once wasn't good enough.
Once wasn't satisfying enough.
Well, thanks, Justin. Thank you for
no problem
letting me play that out. Gosh. All right. Zach and I would love to play a new Strange Rejects division.
Okay.
In whatever timeline you want. I don't know. Like, Zach and I, we haven't really talked about that. Which timeline, but whichever.
Oh, I guess I didn't think about that. I just, like, while you guys were rerunning through that, I kind of finally figured out what I may want to do for a character, so...
Absolutely, we can do Strange Rejects. So then, I'm happy leaving it up to you. We can do it. We can call it the original timeline and have it where Michellangelo and Dr. Inwood were never part of the Strange Rejects division, and so Marcus never got pulled into France, and you guys just get pulled in to a different team. There is no...
Yeah! Oh!
You might not play with Marcus, but
he would be alive!
That's okay. We don't need to kill him again.
Yeah, we do not need to be responsible for that.
This timeline.
Zach, you want to turn on your video now? You're back. Welcome back. Hi. What about second?
Hi. I don't know if I have a preference one way or the other. I say that's GM's discretion.
Okay. I think for the sake of familiarity, why don't we play it in this timeline that we've just messed up again?
Wait. Which one?
The one we just screwed up again. Twice screwed.
The one where Michellangelo and Marcus both die. Michellangelo survives, but we don't know that.
Okay, so the darkest with a silver lining, because there was the darkest timeline, which is where they both die, and the mirrored image dies. This one could be like the sliver of hope. So eventually, Michellangelo will make it out. We're in that timeline.
Okay.
That's a branch. Is that what you want? Is that what you're saying? I'm asking you.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh.
I think just for ease of where we have our contextual understanding of what's happening.
Okay. Dang. We've made this. Now we have to live in it. I'm gonna do the blue notebook for a sliver of hope.
Okay.
And I'm excited to actually have a notebook just for this. Epic.
I think we're gonna step this into like a session. I guess it's not really session 0. We'll call it a session 0.1.
Love it.
The reboot session 0. And talk a little bit about like what we're thinking about playing. We've already kind of gone over, and we know the world, we know the campaign and kind of what it vibes to.
Mm-hmm.
Eldritch horror, you mean?
Eldritch horror with the full intention of it being an 80s romp, or like a cartoon show that fully turned into an Adult Swim take on what a 80s cartoon show, like the reality of that would be.
I love it. It's great. Yeah, Zach, you had an idea of what you wanted to play.
Character-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's extremely dependent on a lot of really good ability scores.
Oh, right.
So
we
we'll
get a
see how
roll
that
for
goes.
those? Can we start rolling for these?
We can totally start rolling, yeah.
Okay.
What are we? How are we rolling?
Enigma Universe standards. Roll a d20. Anything below an 8 is an 8.
We get 6 of these.
Ooh.
Do we get 6? Are we doing 6? Or do we get 7 and drop 1? Okay.
No. I'm already giving.
I know. Okay. Oh.
Jessica ran off with all my dice.
I did. I'm sorry. You want to come get one? Oh.
Okay, do we get to roll multiple sets and pick one? Like, wow, I just rolled the same thing twice.
I got a 20, an 18, 15, 5.
Seriously? I need that.
Do you want my rolls? Come here. Come get these dice.
I rolled 16-8, then I rolled 16-8, and then I rolled 15-4.
So 3 8s and 3 above.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can do it with that.
What are you trying to build?
Going to build a Swashbuckler blade-bound Magus.
Ooh, okay, that does
need
a high amount of stuff.
Yeah, I'm Dex dependent, intelligence dependent, and charisma dependent. But I also want to have a good strength score and a decent constitution score so that I can be in a fight and deal damage. Again, whoa, there we go, dumping wisdom. But I need a lot of really good rolls. And
Justin, will you allow me to take
doesn't count.
Zach's rolls and he can have my rolls for the balance of the universe?
I am going to mention that there is a Swashbuckler archetype called the Inspired Blade that makes you intelligence dependent.
Oh.
So you could take a look at that, see if that's what you want. Otherwise, if you would like to swap roles with Jessica, that is up to your guys' discretion.
What level are we starting at?
Hold that thought.
Oh, please don't. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Rolling at 20.
We're starting at 13.
Oh, my gosh!
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm so excited. I've never been this high before.
Okay. Jess, what did you say your rolls were?
You want them?
Well, they're better than mine, so yes, but
20.
I don't want to leave you with garbage. What are you planning on doing?
Oh, I can do anything with the numbers that you roll. It's Jessica. Okay, you want this specific though. I'm not specific. So, you can have my dice and I'll have your dice. I rolled a 20. 18. 18. 15. 8.
2 8. Okay. That is, I needed like minimum 4 good scores, and that is 4 good scores.
Okay, what are mine?
16, 8, 16, 8, 15, 8.
Nice. Okay. Justin, I am interested in being a kineticist. An air kineticist?
Oh, snap.
Hell yeah.
I was looking at that too, actually, thinking like, oh, if the Swashbuckler Magus didn't work out, I might go Aerokineticist, go void and, suffocate people and change gravity and stuff.
Is that the air one? KO kineticist?
No, that's void.
Oh, void.
Void is like gravity, darkness, and
It's
negative
like
energy.
Negative energy. You can also make zombies.
And
they don't last very long, but you can
No.
just in the middle of combat make a zombie.
It's basically the black magic kineticist. 'Cause they also like make and break curses.
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
And it's also like if you want to go for it, it's also like the vampire class because you can use it to steal people's health.
Mm-hmm.
But
Air kineticist, totally good.
What other kineticists do you recommend? I'm looking at all of these. Oh my gosh,
honestly,
there's so many.
all of them are really
There is no weak
pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
There really isn't. I do wish that Void had a little bit more flavor to it. I mean, even you could even do some damage with the what is it? The wood one. I can't remember what it's called.
Chlorokinesis.
Chlorokinesis. Yeah, you could even do damage with that one.
But that one's
They're all
10
good.
more healer version.
Yeah, you can think of it if you want, like, I guess loosely, you could think of it as like schools of magic, right? Pyrokinesis is going to be your evoker. Like, they're just pre-set up to be just a blaster, just a straight up blaster. That's what they do. Geokineticist is honestly really, really well balanced. A lot of defense, a lot of offense. The water one is cool because you can do healing with it too. You can do healing with Aether as well.
Mm-hmm.
Aether is kind of like universalist kind of school. Like they're
Aether is telekinesis.
Everything. Yeah.
Which one was Marcus?
Marcus was
which Marcus?
Right, both.
Marcus Jr. was Earth, who focused on Earth.
Full send Earth.
Marcus Sr. was Earth, who expanded into Aether.
Got it. Okay. I don't want to repeat. Is the thing I want to make it like my own. So I'm gonna do air.
So
I think I'm gonna do
air is cool because
air.
it like gives you some pretty cool. I think it gives you some pretty cool mobility, and then you'll be doing like you can do lightning damage and stuff too with it. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I would honestly say, in terms of feats, especially for Aerokineticist, two sets, or at least 2 feats I would recommend just off the bat. Kinetic Leap. It lets you add a flat plus 10 to your acrobatics checks, which is fucking crazy. And then there's also there's a subset of feats called conduit feats, which are they're like kineticist light feats basically, and it lets you access power from the planes using your knowledge planes skill. But the one I'm thinking of right now is called Wind Leaper. It gives you power based off of the access to the plane of air, which is where you pull your kineticist powers from anyways. But it lets you add half your ranks of knowledge planes to your acrobatics checks.
Nice. So I should definitely put stuff into planes.
Mm-hmm.
Which Michellangelo did not.
No. Which that's the feat, but there's like lots of conduit feats, and there's like combat conduit feats.
Mm-hmm. Are we allowing archetypes?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay, great. Okay, so she could be.
Yeah, and in terms of like archetypes, Marcus Senior was a kinetic knight.
Got it. Okay.
And if you want to get real crazy, I think there's an archetype in there that's literally just Bloodbender.
Level 13. Oh my goodness.
Holy moly.
So we're coming in as being hired again, right? Like, or
Yeah.
Would we have worked together before? And we're just now your spotlight on this team.
I think we're just going to shift spotlight over. In the vein of not repeating things, I think this is just another SRD team. We've never heard of or talked to them before.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're just going to go full Stargate Atlantis and just shift over to a different team.
Which we would know about Lieutenant Barnes. And the mayhem that Dr. Inwood caused. Shoot, Dr. Inwood's gonna get released and go home. Or he's just gonna disappear.
Release? No, he just leaves.
You just disappear.
Yeah, he just goes MIA. Or AWOL. Technically, he would have gone AWOL.
AWOL, yeah.
Oh, I see the blood kineticist there. I see that.
Yeah.
Trying to pick one that is blessed.
Thank you.
An archetype that is specifically for air. Oh,
not
there it
sure.
is. This one. Samo. Starts with a P. Pasamo.
Oh,
Kinetic.
and kineticist one, yeah.
Mm. Zach, what race are you playing?
I am playing a Kitsune.
What is that?
So we've swapped out one Japanese mythical creature for another one.
Oh gosh.
My character won't be Japanese because it's a fox, right? Foxes are everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Fox.
But yes,
He's a shape-shifting fox spirit.
in my defense, right, this is nothing to do with Michellangelo. I actually have always wanted to make a Kitsune, and I had an idea for one that was I think it was a ranger that used a glaive, and it was going to be cool, but it never came to fruition. So, and I wanted to have a human, a human Magus. We already have that in Florida, so to make another reason for this character to be in the SRD.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And besides just the magic.
Defaulting away from the standard for Blackblade, you can make your Blackblade any bladed weapon that you are proficient with.
Yes, it will be a rapier.
That is something that, it changes the minute you pick it up. It becomes the sword most fitted for you.
Yes, I figured that it was, it could be a different. Doesn't have
Absolutely.
to be a long sword or whatever, or a great sword, which was what Florida was using.
Yeah.
We never wrapped that up. What happened to Florida?
Oh,
Did
no,
we-
Florida's still there. Florida is just continue on fighting.
Mm-hmm.
She goes back to the SRD and just gets another team.
Because her whole team is gone.
Minus EcoJet.
Oh, frick EcoJet. We don't need to know about him.
No, he's persona non grata. He did not show up on time.
Mm-hmm.
And while it may not have been his fault exactly,
he shares the blame.
they're all persona.
He's still the one driving the plane.
Yeah. Yep.
Gosh.
Oh, man, that means that I got to figure out some NPC co-workers for you. What race are you thinking, Jessica?
I'm trying to figure that out. So I'm opening PC Gen. Oh, I'm going to do a new one. We're doing all sources. What?
Oh yeah, no, everything's fair game.
Great. Okay.
I'm not Jordan. I don't care what race you pick. If you want to play a showbag, go for it.
Oh boy.
Oops.
You want to play a Trox and get their racial plus 8 to strength? Go for it.
What?
Ooh.
I don't care.
Yeah, my Kappa. Dang, I was really hoping that she was just going to be untouchable. If they weren't doing a touch attack, it would have been... I would have... Dodge stacks, right? So she had a +4 to dodge with a +1
dodge.
already. And with her mage armor up, her AC was 33.
It's that plus 16 to attack that they have, paired with it being a touch attack. Like, very few people can get away from an animated dream.
Yeah. She tried, though. She tried to save Marcus. That's all she cared about. Yeah, so I'm
Gargoyle start with a good con score.
Oh my
Oh, jeez.
gosh.
Oh, a gargoyle kineticist, unreal.
Plus, gargoyles have a racial DR10, so.
Oh gosh.
Ogre kineticists are always fun.
No, just be a troll and have your just fast healing straight away.
Is kineticists, are they mostly constitution based?
You want your constitution high and you want your dexterity high.
And then everything else.
Dexterity is, everything else is free game. If you're wanting to do stuff like what Marcus was doing, Marcus Senior was doing with like kinetic blades, then you're going to want strength too. But the dexterity is for your blasts, and the constitution is your casting skill, basically.
Mm-hmm.
My wisdom,
They're-
intelligence.
The only
they're-
time you're going to want something different than Constitution is if you take the ascetic archetype, and that makes you a wisdom caster with a key pool.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay.
Yeah, they're remarkably. It's a remarkably powerful class, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm going to add my class here.
And then if you want to go like, it's stat wise, it's a suboptimal choice, but it's like lore wise, more like in line. Sylphs are the air genasi of Pathfinder,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but they also start with a -2 to con, so they're a suboptimal choice for kineticists.
Mm-hmm. Shoot, Zach, how can in PC Gen make a kineticist?
Make sure that you have the occult adventures selected from your sources. Do you allow a reroll on a 1 for hit points or not?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we don't need that kind of shit in this this game.
Thanks.
I make this hard enough on you already.
How do I select that, Zach? Help me.
I will be there in a moment.
Save me.
Let me
Oh,
roll these
advanced.
2 hits.
Oh. Oh, snap.
Hold on, I'll be there in a moment.
Oh,
Wait
there's
a
an
minute,
alternative trait for sylphs that let you get
Yeah,
fast healing
so-
too.
Go here. So you go advanced, and then are you under? Yeah, you're under Paizo, and then you go to Cult Adventures. I don't want that, and then I'm also gonna go ahead and just toss a couple
Unchained.
more things in here. You're not using any of the unchanged classes, so you don't really need that. But we're gonna do
Unless you want to multi-class into like rogue, barbarian, or summoner.
Nah, I'm good. I have a rogue barbarian that I'm playing in my other campaign, which was thanks to you, Justin, and the DM's just like, I know you like to min-max stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, and it works. He's kind of against multi-classing because he feels like you can be strongest if you just stay in your class, which is true for most things.
Especially at 5e. 5e rewards sticking to your class a lot.
Yeah.
There's not a ton of places where you can get really powerful.
Yeah. Clerics, man, are just
fucking great.
They're disgusting. Like my light cleric can do channel divinity, who died, but can like in a 20-foot radius, everyone has to make a Constitution save or take radiant damage or half of it. And she killed 20 people in one turn because they were all within that radius, and they were all like level 1s. So nothing my barbarian cannot do. My barbarian cannot do that. So.
No, I played a level 20. We did a level 20 one shot a little bit ago, where I did 2 levels of that's not Zeal. I don't remember. It's one of the Unearthed Arcana plane ship Kaladesh ones. But it's Wrath, I think it was. I did 2 levels of that, and then 18 levels of Pyromancer Sorcerer, which means that I can use my Channel Divinity to deal max damage on thunder and fire damage, and then I also ignore resistance and immunity to fire.
Excellent.
All things burn, baby.
I remember you said that to take like 2 into Tempest Cleric and then the rest into Sorcerer.
It's basically the same build, just with fire.
Epic. I'm doing a one-shot on Saturday, and I'm doing a Tempest Cleric. And I'm really hoping to destroy it because it's a nuke. Like it's a nuke. So.
Oh yeah.
We'll see how well this guy does. He's like, I need people so I can practice being a DM, and I'm like, prepare yourself. Okay, what am I looking for? Kineticist? Frick, where is it, Zach? I don't see it.
In the class.
Nope, not there. Oh, I found it.
Okay.
Can you close it up? Oh. Thank you. I'm adding 13 levels to this. Can I just go into it and just do it?
If you'd like to.
Is that how, Zach, did you just insta 13 levels into your class?
You can, but you're going to have a whole lot of stuff you're going to have to wade through. I did not, because I'm multi-classing. So I did my 1 level of Swashbuckler, and then I jumped up to 5 levels of Swashbuckler, and then I added 5 levels of Magus. And I'm working on that right now, and then I'll add the last 3 levels.
Okay. What's a Kalinai? The
Kalinai.
For what? Like a race?
Oh, yeah. Those are the dark folks. So like darklings. So they're like a humanoid race. They live in like the subterranean. In this world, they would live in like the Hollow Earth, which is one of the places that it's the demi plane that is like the center of the Earth. So the Earth, as we know it, is both a solid sphere and a hollow object. But
that's not confusing at all.
No. But the Kaladesh are like dark folk. They wear like wrappings, and they have hoods. And so like NPC creatures you'd look up, it'd be like dark creepers and dark stalkers are like the monster versions of them.
Okay, I am looking up. I'm trying to find the one. I'm gonna max this thing because I want to. I'm going to figure out which one has the best constitution.
Fuck. Kaladesh have the See in Darkness special ability.
Nice. That's actually something that avoid Aerokineticist can get to.
Yeah.
I see that. Actually, then they have a
Eyes of the
+2 to
Void
Constitution. I might do that one. Thanks.
You are, however, dazzled in areas of bright light.
Oh.
Yeah, light blindness.
Can I wear sunglasses to combat that?
I think there is, in fact, an item that lets you do something similar. I think those are smoked goggles.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, she's gonna look so cool. She's gonna be like, Mav? What's her name? From, the last 3 Star Wars. She's got the big goggle coke eyeballs. Whatever her name is.
I know who you're talking about.
Thanks. Okay. What kind of terrain are we going to be in? Do we get to know that? I'll just be a drider. No big.
Would you like to be a drider?
No. I would not. This says, if your GM is crazy enough to allow you to play one, they're the best suited for martial classes.
Yeah.
That's funny. No, I don't want to be a drider. I've read Legend of Drist. I can't make myself do that. -4 to charisma if I'm a do-regard. That might make it a 0.
Do they have the option for Dwergar Tyrant on there?
Let me look.
Because I think Dwergar Tyrants start, yeah, they have a +4 to Constitution.
How's it spelled?
Dwergar, so Duergar, and then Tyrant.
Let me check. This is a very long list. Oh my goodness gracious, it is long. Still in the seas.
And they're from the occult bestiary, but they're also they're based off of their class level. So in my book, that makes them an acceptable player race.
I could be a shark-eating crab. Check-in. This should really be alphabetized, not based on what part of the book it's in. I could be a dragon turtle.
Might be a little too big for fitting through the doors.
That could be problematic.
You just hang out in the water underneath the cliff.
What's up,
Just
guys?
like, well, have fun splashing around in the water because we have a mission in like
The Sahara.
Russia.
Oof,
Yeah,
rough.
somewhere there's no water.
Wait, just in, we have 41 wands of create water.
Oh my gosh.
No one's using them. Oh, that's it. Oh, there it is, Kappa right there. Oh. That was a very sad ending. Like, I was just like, even doing all the timestamps, crying. I was like, this is the saddest thing. But it's like, it's a good hurt.
It's never fun when a good character dies.
But kind of cool, though, that we've had a conclusion early on. Like, that's
Yeah.
unique. I'm still looking through this list, by the way. It's so long. What do they look like?
I mean, they're dwarfs. Dwergar are in like the Forgotten Realms. They're like gray dwarves. They're the evil Underdark dwarf. In my world, they're just dwarves with a different like lineage. So they're like culturally the same.
Mm-hmm.
They just have like the different bloodline.
I could be a zombie. There's a Duergar, but not a Duergar or whatever Titan thing.
Tyrant. That's all right.
Tyrant. Wish there was a way I could just type this in. Nope, because that'll just go right to the other one. Okay. Oh, I can just press the letter D over and over and it goes to the next one in the thing. That's nice. Could be a dolphin. Could be a doppelganger. Yep, none of those. Okay, so a... Shoot, what was that? Started with a C. Callie, what was it? Callie. I could be a chicken. Oh, Gargoyle has a +4. Shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, Gargoyle. Maybe if it's in here. I could be a Galvo. Zach!
Oh boy.
What is this? A Gargoyle Kappa Aconith? What is that? Whoa. If we re-roll a 1, it stays a 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's be, I don't know, sure. Sounds good. says I get a +6 with the gargoyle. Okay. Whoa. Okay, well, I'm just gonna make this, and then Justin, you can fix it if it's wrong. That's what I'm. That's yes. I'm just gonna continuously do constitution improvements, and we're gonna see where that gets me.
I mean, that's honestly the best option there. It's going to be fucking wild. I've decided I'm going to live out my dreams of using alchemist to play the better barbarian.
Yeah.
For one of your coworkers, and I think I'm going to make your 2 allies level 10.
Nice.
Just purely.
Oh my goodness. My constitution score is better than Michelangelo's. But still not better than her dex, which had a +8 with its racial mod. Which, I mean, that was already so broken.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have 171 hit points at least. Very excited about that.
How many?
Over 171.
Oh my gosh, that's nuts.
Tank.
I feel like I've had the Ashley Johnson story arc of my personal life of being like, I'm the nice cleric. Now I'm like going into like, I am untouchable. Oh my. I think I'm gonna be really uncharismatic. Yeah. My charisma's a 2.
That's okay. We'll be. What?
All right, could you repeat that?
My charisma is a 2.
Okay, I'm going to point out that if you take any charisma damage, you will just become a egoless, soulless, like you have no consciousness.
Husk.
I'm gonna change some stuff then.
Like, you're on the verge of not being sentient, essentially.
Okay, hang on. Let me change some things then.
Holy moly.
Okay, let me go back. Let me make a +4 to my charisma. Oh, okay. This isn't as bad. Okay, it's not gonna be as bad. We're gonna be good. Shoot. Am I gonna be doing more damage with my strength, or should I care more about my dex?
If you're gonna go the range blaster style that is like default for kineticist, you want to go dex for aiming your range attacks.
Oh, okay.
If you're gonna take the kinetic blade infusion, that'll use strength for your attacks. But your damage is based off of your constitution.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do hit points across the board for my bonuses. 'Cause why not? Gotta worry about those. Okay. Upon further review, I will have 192 hit points. Ooh,
Classic.
I could take tough as a feat.
That's nuts.
Tough's not a bad feat.
Mm-mm.
PC Jen asked Jessica how many hit points she wanted, and she said yes.
Pathfinder was definitely like, what if we made a barbarian spellcaster?
Yes.
They really could have nerfed some of it just by dumping them down to the D6 hit dice instead of the D8.
Mm-hmm.
Because I get that, like, technically they're not a full caster, but they're a full caster in everything that counts.
For a kineticist?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, honestly, it's remarkable that kineticist has like the class features, right? The element that you choose. They're all so well balanced. They're all strong choices, and kineticist in general is just absurdly strong by itself because it's a constitution caster. Like, it's like if Peso was like, people really like playing evoker wizards. What if we just made an evoker wizard with the hit points of a barbarian?
Okay.
Or the hit points of a fighter, or it's just crazy.
Should I take anything in crafting?
Kind of up to you. There is a feat for kinetic crafting, which Marcus, I think both Marcuses had actually.
Knowledge engineering, is that going to be important for a kineticist?
Kind of depends. If you want to, it's great for if you want to take down buildings. And Marcus Jr. used it pretty effectively in Enigma investigations.
Made chairs and tombs and tables and all kinds of stuff.
Okay. I will add some to that because it's weak. And to knowledge planes because we all know that that's important. What's your strong suit, Zach? Are you like stealthy? Are you like fighty? Are you what are you?
I am. I am going to. I really like the definition of a spell sword. So I guess the swashbuckler. You could think one of the 3 month arcane sword and can cast wizard spells. And I'm a 2/3 caster. Although for this campaign, I'm really a third caster, not 2/3.
Okay.
I also took the Hexcrafter archetype along with Bladebound, so I can curse people with hexes like a witch does, because it's fun. And I'm actually going to take that. Slumber Hex should be fun. For comparison, I have 115 hit points.
Ah. Okay. 7 feats remaining. Oh my gosh.
I have a lot of feats to pick too.
Well, one of them I'm definitely choosing the tough because, yeah. Okay. 205 hit points.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
It feels so untouchable. My wisdom is crap. Hmm.
Oh.
Did Marcus have kinetic blade or kinetic fist?
He had kinetic blade.
Got it. Okay. I'm looking at these. I'm taking extended range, extreme range, flurry of blasts. I'll have air blast, electric blast, but I wanted to know which of these is the best to take. But I didn't want to repeat Marcus.
Yes, that's what I was looking for.
That could be.
Oh, why aren't you adding? Add in there. Oh.
Ooh, I'm taking this air cushion. I'm cushioned from a fall from any height. I'm constantly under the effects of feather fall. It's pretty important, seeing as I will probably be flying.
That's always a good use.
This is so weird.
Hmm.
For some reason.
As a kineticist, I should be mostly stacking with kinetic blasts, right? Like, it would be kind of silly to get a weapon and like, go up and fight when I've got a cannon for a... I can use the elements, right?
Yeah. That is gonna be your most effective weapon for sure. Because you can never be unarmed.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're in a place that has zero access to the plane of air, which would be a reality that has no oxygen, or has no air or gaseous form of any kind.
I took an ability to have air around me at all times.
Why will this not work? Man, this is so really frustrating. For some reason, it won't let me select this feat, even though I meet all the prerequisites. And it's a kind of really important feat to have.
Which feat is it?
Slashing Grace. I like double click it and it won't add it. Super.
Oh, yeah, there's no reason why you shouldn't have that.
Yeah, I have all the prerequisites and everything, and it's kind of like really important for my character being able to deal damage with my dex instead of my strength.
Weird.
Are my attacks considered natural weapons?
No.
Okay.
Oh wait. Oh. Okay, that's why it won't let me do it.
Why?
Because I'm using a rapier, which is a piercing weapon, and I need to be using a slashing weapon. That's not good. Which means if I want slashing grace, which is kind of important, I need to drop the inspired blade, which is okay because then I can move from strength. I can move my strength score into my charisma to make up the difference. Because I won't need strength so much because I'll be weapon finesse and I'll be slashing grace. I think that's what I gotta do.
Okay, Justin, I need some advice on what feats to take. I have 5 remaining.
Okay. What have you taken so far?
Toughness and Parting Blast. Parting Blast is if I die. I can erupt.
And you're looking for feats?
Feats, yep. Ones that are... I want to be able to do damage. Not really focused on buffing any further. Just
taking the point blank shot feat skill or a skill tree or feat
feat tree.
Feat chain through the point blank shot to all of the ranged attack feats would be a good choice if you're going to just be blasting for range.
Okay. So point blank, shoot, PC Gen's freaking out. What's the next? Like precise shot? Does that come with? Wait, are you saying like the point blank is a prerequisite to better ones?
So point blank is the start of the tree, and it goes into a whole bunch of other ones.
Point blank shot. I can.
Okay, yeah. So point blank shot is your start, but then it goes into far shot, precise shot, rapid shot, which then goes into mini shot. Precise shot goes into improved precise shot and pinpoint targeting. There's shot on the run there. So getting the point blank shot and then going rapid shot, mini shot is pretty good if you have the dex for it. I'm assuming your dex is higher than 17.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
yeah, so you should
point
be
blank,
able to do
then
that.
rapid shot, then mini shot. You said.
Well, I'll have to check because rapid shot, mini shot may only apply to bows specifically.
I think rapid shot and mini shot do because you have specific things in your class features that let you do multiple attacks.
Rapid shot is a ranged weapon. Mini shot is a bow.
Mini shot says specifically with a bow, so you can do rapid shot but not mini shot.
Okay, so then what would be the other one?
If you have the mobility feat as well, you can take shot on the run, which allows you to move, take a shot, and then move again. Or like continue your movement. So you can...
I don't have mobility.
Basically shoot on the run.
Yeah, shot on the run is good. Mobility is a different feat.
I don't have ability to get it. It does not allow me to
can't get mobility? Oh, I think it's because you need to take dodge. So dodge mobility.
Okay.
Which mobility is actually, well, mobility is a plus armor class against attacks of opportunity from you moving out of threatened spaces. I don't know how useful that will be, but it'll get you shot on the run if that's what you really want. But there's probably other things that you want to do instead.
No, that's fine. This will be my last one to get shot on the run. If I can. Oh, there it is. That's nice, yes. Alright. I think that's it for feats. Yep. Dodge, mobility, parting blast, point blank shot, rapid shot, shot on the run, toughness. And that's my gargoyle.
Woot woot.
Oh.
I guess I'm doing that.
Oh. So I can fly 60 feet.
Nice.
You are
did you
aerial
take
support.
Gargoyle?
Or gargoyle. What, Justin?
Oh, when gargoyles, you have a natural fly speed of 50.
Yep.
So you were pure aerial support.
Yeah. I'm the Air Force.
Freaking Air
Before
Force.
the Air
It's gonna be-
Force.
Yeah, just gonna be blasting people.
Flying is so nice. Like, it opens up so many things. I mean, the Animated Dreams, great example. You can fly anywhere. Alright, I'm gonna pull up trying to find a picture.
There we go. Now I can take Slashing Grace. Okay.
Never been a gargoyle before. What do you look like again, Zach? What's your character?
I'm an anthropomorphic fox. Unless I choose to look like a human.
Man, I'm gonna have to do time references that are only relative to the time era now. I can't break the fourth wall.
Unfortunate.
Oh my gosh, this is perfect because, like, didn't the 80s have, like, Gargoyle, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? There was, like, a Gargoyles show that
There was, yeah. I think that was the 90s.
Okay, that was more 90s. Anthropologist, paleontologist. No, there was a Gargoyles movie in the 70s.
I think I was thinking about the Gargoyles TV show.
The TV show. Hello, you'll let me look up the TV show. 1994. Yes, that is correct. Huh. Now on Disney Plus.
Oh, good to know. Ooh, I should have done that.
I'm slightly tempted to play this version of Gargoyle. Solely based on its picture. Hang on. It's in the chat.
Oh my gosh.
I can already see so much potential.
That's hilarious.
Just start talking with a really thick accent. Yeah, it'd be great.
Okay. I've got one of your companions done.
Nice.
bonus languages.
What are those? Oh shoot, I better
only
be
have
able to speak
4.
Common. Oh good. And Terran. Okay. Well. Ooh, so I'm a monstrous humanoid 5 levels, kineticist 8 levels, because to be a gargoyle, I have to have those. Which I think it's gonna be fine. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. Terms of balance for the team, we have a frontline fighter. It's got a little bit of magic to him. We've got ranged support. It's mostly damage dealer. We've got another frontline fighter that's a little bit of a sponge and a little bit of other stuff. Which is just a profoundly scary looking thing. We need...
Cleric.
Honestly, healer might not be a bad idea. Okay. Start there with that guy. Okay, let's start a new.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna name her Makani, and I hope I pronounced that right. It's Hawaiian for wind. Makani. Pretty sure that's how you say it, because Hawaiian you pronounce every letter, like ma,
Yeah.
ni, Hawaii, yeah, Makani. Yeah, that makes sense. Makani, meaning wind. Okay, I'm going to export this for you, Justin,
Okay.
so you can take a look at it and then tell me that I'm broken.
Whatever. I just built a support character that routinely can get a strength over 35. So.
What?
I basically made my attempt at Dr. Inwood with alchemist, just using a different approach, different archetype.
Mm-hmm. Golly.
All right.
So here's my question for you, since you've made a Magus. How do I get the Black Blade into inventory to actually have it equipped?
I've not ever made a Black Blade in PC Gen. Mostly because I'm not sure how to get the Black Blade in there. So Florida is literally an on paper. Specifically because I couldn't get it to work. I can. PC Gen does have pretty decent documentation.
Hmm.
So their official statement is that is to equip a typical weapon of the type you would like, and then to make the Black Blade as a companion to attach onto your, to just have a separate character sheet for. And they have options to make a Black Blade as like an NPC character.
Yeah, and I've done that. It's just more of getting into the inventory. I just have to make a replica, but the damage for the Black Blade changes from level to level.
Yeah, which you should be able to make a custom weapon and equipment.
I just more wish it was something that would automatically
Scale.
update.
Yeah.
To do it.
I've chosen new dice for my new character.
Okay, so as a level, I have 8 levels in Magus. So I have a +2 enhancement bonus to my. Mechanically, it's a scimitar. Flavor-wise, it is actually a saber.
Absolutely. Same concept.
It's just a +2 magical weapon. I take 1 more level in Magus, and I can teleport my blade to from up to a mile away. Another question. Starting wealth.
Ooh, absolutely. Hold that thought.
Oh, I get to buy more sticks!
Oh, holy crap! This is gross. This is so nasty.
What?
My scimitar critical is on a 12 and higher.
What? Well, we know who's getting in the back.
That's what I was going for. Oh my goodness gracious.
Where are you?
And I get a +10 to my damage instead of a. Oh, because of my dex is so high. This is nice.
Wow, my fortitude is a +15.
Starting wealth is 140,000.
140,000. Well then. And that is not including my sword because that is not a.
Something to purchase.
You already earned that.
It's a class thing. Well, that's a lot. Do we have restrictions on because of like availability of or power of magic and such?
The hand of Vecna.
No. Technically, no. Magic items, you are, if it came before, magic items the investiture of magic starts off when they're created. So if it uses spells that are higher than those levels things, they will use the magic that they just had to happen from beforehand, and then any item that casts a spell that's a higher level than that has to have charges, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So those are basically the only ways nowadays to have access to spells that are higher than third level, is to have an item that can cast it for you.
Cool. Well, I'm going to have to look at inventory and stuff later.
I have a damage reduction to magic. It just says magic. Any magic? Is that what that means?
No, it's a DR2 magic. Is that what it says? DR2 magic.
10/magic.
DR10. Oh, so what that means is that you have damage resistance unless it is magical damage.
Whoa! Which all of the things
Most
we fight are magical.
Well, yeah, at level 13 and whatever, most stuff we'll be fighting is going to be magical. But thank goodness I took the spell penetration feat for all those spell resistances we're about to run into. You know, so far, what I think is probably the funniest thing is that my sentient sword has an unarmed strike attack roll of -4.
Wow.
Okay. I'm going to jump off because I need to eat some food and then I need to go to bed because it's past my bedtime.
Absolutely not a problem.
But this was enjoyable, and I look forward to the shenanigans that we're going to get up.
I'm going to finish building our team's healer.
Oh my. Oh, do we have to pay the healer? Is it like that type of relationship?
You'll find out.
Okay. Great.
Oh boy. All right, have a good night.
You too.
Bye.